You do it. I did it last time. Hurry up. We're losing listeners.
Wait lang.
What did you have to wait for that?
You know why? Kasi you confused me last week.
No.
With saying, ano yun yung sa...
Para-pa-pa-pa.
Yeah. Yun nasa utak ko.
Welcome to mix number
17.
17.
Yay.
Wow. One
Wow.
more year to legal age.
I know, right?
Holy. Welcome to the thehalohaloshow.
Okay, so 17 weeks is not even like half a year, right?
4, 8, 12, 16. 4 months plus.
Yeah, okay.
Wow.
Great. Sick of you already.
Sick of you.
No, just kidding. Okay, so hello everyone. Welcome to the Halo-Halo-Show. And my name is Rica.
Hey, my name is JC, and this is the show where we talk about
anything.
Halo-halo. Whatever.
Like, whatever.
Mm-hmm. So, but we have a semblance of structure now. So what we try. We talk about what we do in the last week, from the past week.
Ano talaga gusto mo sabihin?
Week in review.
Yung the 5 days before this day.
Galing.
Yeah. The week in review.
Yes.
So basically what we did the last week before we recorded this.
Right.
And then we also have our TTs.
Our TTs are trending topics.
Yes. So we talk about stuff that trended over the week. You know, people talked about not just online, but also like TV shows, movies, right?
Which usually trends online anyways, right? And then the last thing that we do is we answer a question from you guys, our Leche fans and Ube babes, portion called Got Us a Question.
Because we care about you.
We do. We have to release another bonus because we have so many questions that we haven't answered.
Also, we have this new thing called the vocabulary.
Vocabulary.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay, great.
We learn. I'm prepared. I am prepared.
I wrote things down. I wrote things down with a pen.
Okay, since you wrote things down, what are our TTs for today?
Okay, so our TTs for today, first of all, we will brush on the topic of Chris Brown.
Yes.
And R. Kelly, the documentary.
Surviving R. Kelly, okay.
And then obviously, because it is the award season, we are talking about Oscar nominations and Grammy performers.
Okay.
We did talk about a little bit about the Grammys before, or like the previous podcast, but that's
just
like in
Alicia
general.
Keys.
Just Alicia Keys. But now we're gonna talk about the performers, and then we will also talk about this viral thing that in China.
Yes.
Yeah, it happened in China.
For fans of Jollibee.
It's a little crazy.
Joy
and
Rulbi.
I feel like, you know what? I feel like when we talk about this, people will be like offended. No. We're gonna try, okay?
And for Got Us a Question, we're not gonna, in case we run out of time, we don't want to promise we're gonna answer all of it. But so we'll just answer some questions at the end.
Yes.
We won't say what yet.
Then I want to talk about RuPaul's Drag Race.
That's right.
Yeah.
Well, that's kind of trending anyway.
Kind of.
We'll talk about that. After we do our week in review. So you had a more eventful week than me.
Yeah.
So why don't you start?
Okay. So basically, we went to Siargao, my family and I, minus my brother, because my brother had school, which sucks
for you.
But school is cool, guys. Stay in school. Okay.
Yep.
Biglang ganun. So we went to Siargao and it was great. We stayed in this really cool millennial hotel. Alam mo yung parang unfinished walls, yung cement pa siya, but it's like glossy.
What, a construction site?
Yeah, yung parang industrial chic. That's what I wanna...
What?
Yun yung room. Alam mo yung parang it's just cement. Tapos, but like the room is finished. Alam mo yun, yung parang it's just very millennial.
I'm trying to imagine what you're talking
about. Yeah, so it's like a cemented
wall.
Room? It's a room. Cemented
with an
wall.
Unfinished wall?
Unfinished wall. Tapos parang like, just glossed over it. And then
it sounds awful.
No, it's not. What I wanna describe it as industrial chic.
Industrial chic.
Tapos,
like New York? No.
Parang ganun, but obviously
hipster?
They had hipster, very
Poblacion
hipster.
style?
So they had like wooden like chairs and couches with just like, alam mo yun, very laid back.
Laid back.
That's what I wanna...
Beach vibes? No.
Very beach vibes.
Okay.
Unfortunately, like what others said naman, with all of the other resorts there, the beachfront isn't as great compared to like, let's say you go to Cloud9, which is like the surf spot.
Okay.
The beachfront of the resorts are very like rocky, as in ganon. So you can't really enjoy the beach. You can chill there or like look, but then that's it. You can't really like enjoy the sand or something like that.
How long were you there for in Siargao?
We were there for 4 days.
Okay.
But essentially, pag ganon, I mean, minus 2 days because the first day would be your arrival and you can't really do much. And then the last day would be your departure. So, you can't really do much that day. So basically, we just had 2 full days. First day...
What was the name of that industrial cement?
It's called
Reef
Beach Resort.
Reef Beach Resort.
Yes, it's pretty cool. They had really good food.
So you would recommend it to people?
I would really recommend it also because they had really good food.
Okay.
I loved their breakfast.
I love food.
I know. It's like, actually, super laking factor nun. If they don't have good food, parang medyo nasa-spoil yung vacation ko or something. I don't know. But yeah, and for some reason, I posted it on my Instagram. For some reason, I loved their pineapple juice. I know it was canned. I knew in my heart it was a canned pineapple juice. But for some reason, every meal, I would order pineapple juice.
Oy.
And in the... I know,
juice.
Parang may bastos factor.
Yeah. That makes your,
your juices.
Juices taste good.
Juices pineapple-y.
Bakit alam mo yun?
I read.
Me too.
So bakit alam mo yun?
I read din eh. Ano ba? I read.
Anyway, so yeah. But for some reason, I was just like, I want to feel very island girlish. So I ordered a lot of pineapple juice and buko juice. I swear, ang dami ko nainom na juices. That sounds so not good.
Bastos.
Juices. This parang, okay, so I also want to say, like, you can quote me on this, ang daming pogi.
Sa Siargao?
Not just pogi, ang daming good-looking people in Siargao. It's like
surfers?
A melting pot of
dudes?
Surfers and like, just like good-looking people in general.
So
like,
they have the surfer's body.
Yeah, the surfer's body. And I feel like if you're like part of a modeling agency and you need to look for models, go to Siargao and talk to people there because left and right. And if you're single, and looking for people, I mean, I feel like that's the best place to go. You have the party scene, chill vibes.
Did you party? No.
No. Not because I was with my parents, but I didn't really want to like go out and we bought beer, but that's it.
Okay,
Alam mo yun, parang we just wanted
but
to
you
chill.
could see the party peoples. You could
Hindi
see them.
rin kasi at the end of the day, we were also just wiped out. As in like matutulog ako at like 9:30.
I'm trying to get a picture of Siargao.
It's kind of like...
You've been to Boracay,
Yeah,
right?
I've been to Boracay. And it's kind of like leading to Boracay. Alam mo
like
yun,
because in Boracay, everything is walkable. Is Siargao?
It's the same.
You can
it's kind
walk
of the same,
from
yeah.
place to place. Okay.
But I think people also, if like a lot of the tourists and what do you call that? Yung mga homestay doon would stay there for like 4 months, so they would rent a bike.
A bike, right?
So most people there
bicycle?
rented no
motorcycle.
motorcycle. So they rented bikes. We rented the multi-cab because we're 5 people. So and our driver, Kuya Jason, actually we were just wondering, and I'm not making fun now, but we were just wondering, ang nakalagay kasi dun sa flyer niya, Jeson. So, I don't know if we were Jason, but we don't know kasi ang sinasabi namin Jason.
Okay.
So, hindi ko alam kung na-offend ba siya na we're like
He didn't
saying
correct you?
Oo, hindi naman.
Why didn't you say Jason?
Ako, at the end of the trip, I was already saying Jason na.
Okay. And he didn't say
kasi
anything.
parang he didn't say anything. Basta naiisip ko lang, shocks, baka like...
Maybe he doesn't care.
Maybe he doesn't care.
Do you correct people when they get your name wrong? I don't.
I don't.
I'd be like,
Especially,
but I know people who've done that, and I feel bad.
You know what? I would only correct you if I know we're going to be interacting for a long time.
Yeah,
Alam
like
mo
a
yun?
hosting or something.
Hosting or yung mga ganun. Pero parang kunwari.
Yeah, someone called me CJ once in class lang. CJ or I forgot JP or basta, my 2-letter name, right?
Right.
I didn't correct them.
You know what? I just have a story, like medyo tangent, pero one time I was introducing JR, the singer. And then somebody was also talking to me kasi while I was introducing,
I know this story.
Na-introduce ko siya as RJ. As in, I was horrified.
Bakit pa ba?
Tapos, alam mo yun, parang, I feel like he's also like comfortable enough to know that people know her as JR.
Yeah,
Alam mo yun?
yeah.
So I had to like parang nag-VO pa din ako. I apologize. JR!
Oh my God. So...
I had to save myself. But anyway, so yeah, I was in Siargao for 4 days. For the first day, for the second day, we went on a land tour. We went to the Magpupong Cove.
Mm-hmm.
So it was like a cove and then there's like waves and everything. It was pretty cool. And then we chilled on the beach. We ate there. We went to the Tak Falls.
Tak Falls?
Yeah, Tak Falls.
Mo.
Itak-tak mo.
Itak-tak mo.
But I didn't really swim in the
Waterfalls?
area.
Lamig?
Kasi super lamig.
Yeah,
and
I
I
know.
can't handle
Cold.
that, yung ganong kalamig. So, I just watched them and I was just like, taking pictures. Actually, the whole time I was taking videos on my phone because I forgot my my camera. But I'm gonna make a video. And then
Nice.
second day, we just stayed in Cloud9 the whole day and I learned how to surf. Like, okay guys, huwag kayo masyadong mag-expect, but I learned how to stand up on the
I've never
on
been
the
able to do that. I've only tried surfing twice. I hate the beach kasi, diba?
Yeah.
You know that, right? What? You didn't know that? You didn't know that?
Okay, great.
People who know me know I hate the beach.
I don't know that.
What?
Look at
I
you.
fucking hate the beach.
What?
I mean, I'll go, if there's a
But
thing.
you don't like chilling on the beach?
No, I hate the beach.
Oh, well, I'm not gonna judge you because I know some people who don't.
I will
like.
read one day. I'm gonna read to you. There's this really funny article online. It's called a manifesto for all the people who hate the beach. It's so funny.
Okay, look, I know it's not the most hygienic, place in the world.
I hate sand. I don't like sand
because it goes to places.
It's everywhere. Dude, one time I went to the beach in the States, San Diego, and I drove there. And like a month later, there's still sand in my car. It's so annoying.
It's just because you didn't clean your car.
No, but it doesn't matter. You can't
not clean.
avoid it.
Yeah.
You cannot avoid the sand.
For me, I love the beach.
Desert.
Most especially the water. Kasi it's my element. Alam mo yun, parang I just love, when I'm in the
most
water, I'm
people
so...
like water.
I'm
And vitamin C, di ba? Vitamin
Vitamin
C.
C, SEA. But like,
Batoy
I'm so...
nun. I'm
Alam mo yung
sorry.
parang...
It's so batoy.
Alin?
Vitamin C.
I know, right?
And people use that. I don't know. Sorry if
People
you
use
guys
it for...
Yeah, for their
What? I mean, like...
I know. I don't want
It's
I don't
fine.
Want vitamin
But
C.
I think I've used it once. Anyway, I just feel so connected with the water. Kasi, I've been a swimmer all my life.
Yeah,
and whenever there are like water activities or whatever, I just feel so comfortable doing it. You know how people don't like being damp or wet or
So
whatever?
magaling ka mag-surf.
Hindi ako magaling mag-surf. I know how to stand up on the surfboard.
Were you able to ride a wave?
Yeah, I did. Like a
I
couple.
cannot imagine the mechanics of doing that.
Yeah.
Like, I'm trying to understand.
You know what? Actually, ganito ko lang siya ma-describe. It's like, you cannot, di ba, tuturuan ka on land.
Yeah.
When you're already doing it, you can't tell yourself na, 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
It's just that it's
Natural.
one big flow. Yung
I just can't imagine, like you're in the water. You're not supposed...
I know, right?
People are
it's
not
like,
supposed
how
to
are
be
you doing this?
gliding in the water. Like it,
and then you know
it's
what,
like
actually...
it defies physics and the laws of like reality for me. Like, what? When you see surfer videos...
Yeah, it's like, how are you
doing
this?
that? It doesn't make any sense
And
to
you know
me.
what, actually, I was super thankful to the instructor there who taught me how to surf, Kuya Roswell. Tinuruan niya ako with like a mini board
Do you
na
know
parang
how the
foam
board?
lang.
Do you know how the board? There's like lengths of the board.
No. So foam lang yung binigay niya sa akin. It was
Okay.
like for beginners, surfer, whatever. Tapos after a little bit, he changed the board to his own board.
Okay.
And then like put like wax. Tapos pinatanggal niya sa akin yung aqua shoes ko. So I was like barefoot. Yan. Tapos parang, alam mo yung talagang tinuturuan na niya ako, do you see the difference? How you glide? And like your footing. And I'm like, yeah, I do see the difference.
Yeah.
This is so amazing. Like, I know why it's an actual sport and there's competitions around the world.
Yeah,
So,
dude, it's so incredible.
Yeah,
the,
it is.
The best surfers. Galing.
and even like people, I see people surfing there. I guess they've been surfing for a long time. They're just like so comfortable on top of the board.
Yeah.
Alam mo, parang they're walking, they're skipping. As in, ako parang, how?
It's like skateboarders too,
Yeah,
and they
it
can
is,
just
it
do
is.
random stuff.
Yeah.
Galing.
So it was a pretty fun experience. I surfed for like a couple of hours and then I didn't realize na I got sunburned kasi it was hazy.
Oh, I see it on your face.
Yeah, I know.
Ew,
Right? It's
gross.
like nagpipil na ako, but whatever. So I ain't being cute for you.
Yeah.
But anyway, so I didn't realize kasi I didn't have enough time to pack. so I didn't pack like lotions and moisturizers and everything. So nasunog ako, in short. So I think may malaki akong lesson in this trip.
Sarap yung pineapple juice.
No. It's just you really have to prepare for a trip. As in, like...
Someone asked us about that, forgot us a question.
Yeah.
But I said we should save because next month, Rica and I and the rest of the RX crew are going to Taiwan!
Taiwan, go.
Taipei. Pero Taipei.
Taipei.
Okay.
1, 2, 3.
Taiwan!
Taipei!
Wait.
Taipei nga.
Taipei. Okay, 1, 2, 3.
Taipei! Yay!
Pangit nun. We can't edit that. Gross.
Anyway, so yeah, and then the last day, we just chilled in our hotel and then bumalik na kami dito. Actually, unfortunately, merong bagyo at the time we were there. But we still enjoyed. And actually, some of the tourists there na delay yung flight nila from Sunday to Tuesday, which is like a long time.
That's 3 days. My
God.
God.
Diba, dapat alis sila on Sunday, but they left Tuesday. So it was a little stressful for them. But I saw some rushers.
Talaga?
Yeah,
wow.
And
they're
unfortunately,
everywhere.
walang babes and Leche-Fans. It's okay.
So for rushers, if you don't know what rushers are, they're the listeners of the Morning Rush on the radio station. Oh yeah, we didn't mention that. We work at a radio station. Monster RX 93.1. Oh, go. At least may timing tayo dun. Okay.
Anyway, so yeah, and then after that...
So you would recommend going to Siargao?
Oh my goodness.
10 out of 10?
Like
boom,
10,
boom.
11 out of 10. It's just paradise on paradise and paradise. And I know, I posted it on my Instagram. I know why there's a whole movie dedicated to that island. Because it's just... And you know what? I feel like if you stay, like, alam mo bang nag-fantasize ako na I would move there for like 4 months. Parang feeling ko I could do it.
You know, I had a fantasy, well, not fantasy, but like I had a plan to do that before. Even though I hate the beach, I like the beach side. Like
beach side.
Or like the, yung boardwalk. And just the area in general.
Yeah.
And I like that.
I was fantasizing on like getting odd jobs and we just, like stay in an apartment.
Or you work at a hostel or something.
Yeah, something like that.
That's the nomad dream.
Oh,
diba?
Actually.
If you could work remotely, you could do that. If you work online, some people do that.
Pag kunwari like editor ka or something, you could work online, and they have Wi-Fi there, so it's fine. After that, straight from Siargao, I just slept for a little bit, and then I had a hosting for PNB Savings Bank, and it was like super amazing because, actually the food was amazing again.
Ganda ng hosting, sarap ng food.
Oh, excuse me.
Actually,
tell me you haven't vlogged food sa hosting.
I remember some of the best food I've had.
But congratulations to all the awardees, and that's it.
Nice. I'll keep it short lang. I went to Pampanga over the weekend because I was supposed to get my suit tailored. My cousin's getting married in Boracay next month. I'm going to Boracay next month for my cousin's wedding. And she told me it was open Saturday. She closed at 6. I went there. I drove. It was closed.
Oh, no.
My God, I was so mad.
You're so mad.
I was so mad at my cousin. Like, come on,
you were
bro.
mad at the
my
store
cousin.
Or your cousin?
Because she told me it was open, and she's the one who knows. She's the one getting married. Anyway, I just went to hang out with my lola for a little bit. All I did was sleep.
Yeah.
And then I hung out with my stepdad, and we just talked. He just discovered Netflix, by the way. He's a Japanese guy, by the way. His English is pretty good, but we have like the best conversations because it's just so interesting his perspective on things. Netflix, he was talking about Peaky Blinders and like ano ba yung show na he's into Narcos now.
Wow,
and it's so funny. He was telling me about how he, for the first time in his life, binge watched. He was telling me that he was watching Narcos and then he looked at the clock and it was early morning and he was so
goodness.
funny.
It's not just a millennials problem anymore.
That's pretty much it. I missed work one day. I swapped for Rica because she went to Siargao and then I was at home lang. I was supposed to take her radio work at nighttime after my show.
Yeah.
Rica texted me at 10:30. Aren't you supposed to be at work covering for me? I was like, oh yeah, shit.
Okay, that was the day that we went to Cloud9 kasi. So I didn't bring my phone.
It's okay. No, it's my fault naman. So, but I didn't even think about it.
Yeah, it's just that, yun nga, hindi ko rin na-remind si JC. And then, so nakauwi na kami and I was looking at my Facebook timeline. Tapos nakita ko, si MJ, going solo today. I'm like, going solo?
You're
not supposed to be solo.
Yeah, I forgot. But other than that, my week has been pretty uneventful, except for my personal growth. Galing.
Wow.
My gym, I've been to the gym consistently.
Wow.
Yeah.
For how many days now?
Well, last week I went 4 days and I took a break. This will be today after I go. It'll be my 5th day straight again.
Wow.
Legit. Yeah.
Nice.
And my facial hair growth, I posted on IG stories. Dami nag-reply. Super.
No, they're also using it? Or?
No. Well, a couple people asked me about what the minoxidil I've been using.
So what did they dami nag-reply about what do they want to say?
May jawline na daw.
Alam mo,
kinilig ako. No, but you
guys are so lucky. They can grow.
Look at this. Look at how many people replied. Must be 40, 50 people replied to my story. Galing.
You guys are so lucky that you can develop a jawline because of your facial hair.
Actually, that's why. Diba? But yeah, so I just really happy. It was fun. People, it was nice. People telling me. Well, first of all, a lot of people said pumayat ako, which is nice to hear. But also, I like that people are interested in the the public hair journey.
Hair growth.
So yeah,
public hair growth.
I'll keep you guys updated. It's been more than a month now, and so far, if you check my IG, you can maybe see occasionally. So there are patches on my skin and my jawline area that didn't have hair before.
And now you have hair.
The little hairs are growing there. So yun lang. That's it.
Baby public hairs.
Oh, we forgot to do vocabulary.
Okay,
That's right.
Vocabulary.
Okay, so before we move on to our TTs, we learn one word every podcast called vocabulary. This one, I've heard it before, and I think I learned it before, but I never committed it to memory. Mm-hmm. It's teetotalism, or if you are a person who practices teetotalism, you are a teetotaler. Teetotaler.
Okay, how do you spell it?
For teetotalism, TEETOTALISM. Okay. Teetotalism, and teetotaler meaning someone who practices teetotalism.
Teetotalism.
TEETOTALER. Teetotaler.
Okay.
Teetotalism. So teetotalism is the principle or practice of complete abstinence from alcoholic drinks.
Really?
Yeah. I did not. I mean, I've heard the word before, but I think I learned it, but I never committed to memory. So now I'm not going to forget.
So you could say you're practicing teetotalism.
Yeah, or you're a teetotaler.
You're a teetotaler.
I know it sounds ridiculous, right? Do you want to drink? No, teetotaler ako eh. Parang, it sounds weird. So it sounds so pretentious now. Yeah. But at least now you know the term.
Yeah.
So if ever you describe someone maybe you've met before who doesn't drink,
you're a teetotaler.
Yeah. Well, it's impressive. Teetotaler.
It is.
So one teetotaler is one who practices or advocates teetotalism, one who abstains completely from alcoholic drinks. So
if you're super sober,
teetotaler.
Yeah. Nice. I wonder what's the etymology, why TEE.
It's hindi ko na screenshot eh. It's somewhere down there.
Yeah.
I don't know, but it's not because teetotalers, they drink tea and other stuff coffee, whatever. It's not from the word tea though. TEA. So yun lang, teetotaler. That's our vocabulary. So now you know. It's a good word. It's a good word to know.
I am not a teetotaler.
Yeah, I know. Me too. Oh, by the way, yesterday I went to Studio 20.
I saw.
Okay. Moving on to our TTs, our trending topics. First off, what do you want to do? You want to go with the heavy stuff first, or you want to go with the light stuff?
Let's get it over.
The heavy stuff first. Okay.
So basically, Chris Brown was accused of rape.
Yes.
And
in Paris.
Yes.
Unconfirmed as of this recording, still under investigation.
I just want to say one thing about this. It's just so sad that still...
I know, right?
Wait. That still, when there is an accused person that, nang rape siya or anything, it's still unconfirmed. We can't really give details about it or something. It's just so sad that I feel like people still can't believe that a person can do this to another person.
No, you know what the thing is? It's not that I don't believe.
I know not you. Yeah,
right.
It's just that.
Yeah, I get you. With Chris Brown, though, man, it's either it's unconfirmed or he's just being Chris Brown, and it's so bad, right?
Why can't you accept?
I know.
Why can't people accept that this person has done these
bad
things?
Of course, with the incident with Rihanna. When was that? Years ago now, but still. And the thing that I found so strange is that he recovered really well after that. I think a lot of it is because Rihanna forgave him, diba? They got back together for a little bit,
Yeah,
right?
for a little bit, which was unfortunate.
Yeah. So it was so strange that that he still has like
songs
still works, yeah,
and,
right?
Yeah.
And granted naman, he is very talented,
Yeah.
diba? He makes good music. But at the end, you know what? I'll go on the record now. I haven't played any Chris Brown songs in a long time now. Because I follow someone who works at Play FM. Si Renzo. You know Renzo?
Yeah.
Galing nga, he's good. If you guys listen to his show.
Yeah.
Pero not when I'm on air kasi magkatapat kami. But no, he's very vocal on Twitter, whatever, and he hates Chris Brown. And I was reading and I said, that makes sense. Like this guy doesn't really deserve to.
You know what? This is what bothers me as well. Yung parang walang nangyari. Yung parang wala man lang consequences of the things that he's done. Like what I told you before. Like, di ba nga yung mga criminal, yung mga nakulong na and everything, yung mga criminals.
Yes.
Whenever they would go out in the world and they serve their time already, still, may consequences pa rin yung life choices nila that they did before.
Yeah, it's hard to get a job.
Yeah, it's hard to get a job. You can't vote, you can't get a gun, yung mga ganun. It's like, why can't we do this to these people?
It's because it's
only because they're rich
it's a money thing, celebrity thing.
Yeah, ang sa akin lang, like, okay, fine, you can live your life if you've nag-repent ka na and
time, blah, blah, blah.
Rihanna forgave you or whatever, but we can't go on with life without you suffering the consequences of your actions.
Yun nga.
Diba?
Yeah, so he got arrested. So we don't know what based on what I read the last reading was like they were partying and then they invited Chris Brown and like his friends invited I think 2 girls yata
okay.
And then they parang naghiwalay. It's like they got separated and Chris Brown was with her alone. And then she went to the police. Blah, blah, blah. So, I don't know. As the time of this recording, was it? Jan 24. We don't know. So, maybe if you're listening to this in a future date,
more, like,
in the future, siguro, you'll probably
details.
know about it. But yeah, I wouldn't put it past Chris Brown to do something like that, though. I feel like if there's somebody...
and you can't also blame us for, like, thinking that way.
Yeah.
Hello, diba?
I know, it sounds like we're jumping to conclusions. But, man, no... Man, sayang because I really like his music.
Yeah, and he's a very talented person.
But he's
he
a
can
piece
dance,
of shit. No,
he's good looking.
He's a piece of shit, dude. My God. It feels so bad. I feel like sayang yung talent. Speaking of that, moving or do you have more to say about?
No.
Well, it kind of jump off that. This guy now, see R. Kelly. So a Lifetime docu-series called Surviving R. Kelly came out, I think, earlier this year.
Yeah.
I think 2 weeks ago, a week or two, which kind of documented, I would say, outright accused R. Kelly of all these things.
Yeah.
Now, I read up on it because I wanted to be a little bit informed. R. Kelly denies a lot of this stuff. And, I mean, of course, he would, right?
Yeah. I mean,
but, so basically, it showed up, like, R. Kelly's, like, his actions with women.
With women, how he treats women inside the house.
Yeah.
I feel like it's, alam mo yung parang playboy on steroids.
Yeah.
Yung ganun, yung parang, some women actually accused him of making them sex slaves in the house, and they would escape the house. I mean, just using the word escape, which means that they felt like they were imprisoned.
And because of this docuseries, it's trending now, like the hashtag mute R. Kelly.
Yeah.
So don't play his music. So Spotify, for example, took all of R. Kelly's music out of their playlist.
Okay.
I mean, he's still on Spotify because I think
the record company.
Well, I think Spotify's statement, don't quote me on this, was like we still. I mean, an artist has the right to have their work, their expression, but we're not gonna support it by putting it on our playlist, which makes sense.
Yeah.
So me also, I don't play R. Kelly on radio anymore. What I found, because truth be told, I haven't watched the docuseries, and neither of you.
Yeah,
but we just wanted to talk about it because I think it's an important thing to know. I was surprised that only now is this getting attention because I knew R. Kelly was a fucking weirdo
even
before pa. I mean, remember when there was this thing where he peed on an underage girl? You don't remember that? Back in the day. See, that's what I'm saying. Back in the day, there was Dave Chappelle even made a skit out of it. It was a funny skit.
Yeah.
If you haven't seen it, when he was still on Dave Chappelle's
That
show.
is
What I mean is, and then like he's always had these things. So like 2 years ago, or last year, he was accused of having like a sex cult. But then the girls who were supposedly in that cult denied it as well. But they could have denied it because maybe they were scared or something. But what I mean to say is, he's always had these like sexual misdemeanor. Well, not I wouldn't say like violations, not misdemeanor, violations. So it's so strange to me that only now, because I stopped playing R. Kelly a long time ago. Because I don't know
what, I feel like the makers of the documentary maybe wanted to get it right and like lay it all on the floor for everyone to see.
It was very well put out, and maybe that's why people are now on the mute R. Kelly train. But to me, I already knew that. And I'm surprised only now that people are. I mean, I'm glad that it's happening.
It's happening now.
But it's that call out culture now, kasi, you know what I mean?
Maybe you could also see like how like
insane.
these artists or like these like music moguls could censor stuff about them because of their power. Like,
because the artists that R. Kelly worked with, ngayon lang sila lumalabas eh. Like, well, for example, Chance the Rapper just made statements. Lady Gaga.
Lady Gaga.
Also, because they had a song, Do What You Want With My Body, blah, blah, blah. That song, right? What's it called? I forgot. But, so only now are they coming forward. And it's like, why didn't you do that before? I don't know. I'm just wondering.
Maybe we're going to find out in the documentary.
Maybe. Yeah. So
all these questions.
We should watch it now. I'm going to download it. Because it's hard to find here. It's not on Netflix.
It's not on Netflix or anything. So
maybe they might put it on because it's a lifetime.
Hopefully.
Because it's a lifetime show. And then You was a lifetime show before. And it bombed out. Did you know that? You on Netflix.
Oh yeah, on Lifetime.
Yeah, and on Lifetime, it did not do well. But when it went to Netflix, biglang sumabog. So,
they must have like a really good marketing team.
Yeah. So do you have any thoughts on R. Kelly? I mean, we didn't watch it.
I didn't watch it yet, but you know what? I really can't say anything yet.
Okay.
Yeah. But I'm not, alam mo yung parang, I'm not expecting something good. Okay, alam mo yun, parang, although this is a documentary, you know how some documentaries have like Saving Grace, yung mga ganon, I feel like this is gonna be, Yeah, it's something that you will watch and you will feel awful, but we have to talk about it. Yung ganon, yung parang we have to talk about this, but it will not feel good.
Yeah, it has to be more openly discussed. But the thing is also, diba, the thing with that, especially in this social climate, is there's always the polarizing opposites.
It is.
Oh man, and sometimes even me, I'll admit it. Sometimes I don't want to talk about something because, first of all, I don't think I'm not knowledgeable about all the things, so maybe I should be more educated. Maybe I'd be more confident to talk about it if I knew more about
and if you issues. Talked about it even more.
Yeah, but the thing is, when you put out something, there's always there's somebody who's gonna tell you that you're wrong, right? And when your initial reaction is when someone says you're wrong, you want to defend yourself, diba? But the thing is, I don't think I'm that educated enough to parang to rebut.
Right.
Rebut their facts or whatever facts.
But,
so yun lang. I mean, I think
you know what? Actually, a few months back, at the height of the Me Too movement, we were all talking about this.
Yeah.
With my friends and everything, and someone close to me actually. So I voiced out my opinions, which was the opinion of a lot of people as well. You know, like we should all be supporting the Me Too movement, and rape is rape, and you can't really, you can't, patag mo dito, walang half rape, alam mo yun, walang ganon. So we were talking about something like that, and then a close friend of mine made another statement that I didn't agree with, and alam mo yung parang I got so defeated, yung parang,
ano ba statement? Can you say it or you don't want to say it?
I don't want to say it, but I don't want to give ideas to people, pero parang ganon, yung I didn't agree with.
Right.
And then, alam mo yung parang I had so many emotions in my head na I was disappointed, defeated, like I didn't know if I wanted to be your friend anymore. Alam mo yung mga ganong feeling
hirap
na parang, ang hirap ng ganon eh.
Yeah.
Like, I know we all want to discuss this thing, rape and rape culture, but sometimes we're like, I'm discouraged to talk about it with my friends solely because of that. Alam mo yung parang, what if you have another, like, iba yung opinions mo and I see you differently? It's really hard to do that.
That's true.
Diba? Parang...
Well, yeah.
It's also one factor why some people don't want to talk about it.
But it's also, that's also a reason why friendships are changed over time. So, we'll see. Okay. On to lighter things.
Yay!
First lighter thing lang. It medyo trended online kasi.
Go.
There in China, there's this knockoff fast food place that is called Joy Rule B. And it sounds familiar because it's they use the logo of Jollibee.
Like the
exact
logo,
yung mukha
right?
ng Jollibee nasa China. Oh my gosh.
And it's like Joy Rule B. And walang connection yung Jollibee, right?
Wala. And I read an article, I think earlier today, I think Jollibee is gonna pursue legal action.
They should. Hello.
But man, it's so funny because their menu's a little different. I saw it like a Filipino couple, I think, posted a video, which is the one that went viral. So if you look, they scan their menu. There's more burgers than there is in Jollibee.
Okay.
But their chicken joy is
like a whole chicken.
It's a whole chicken. Alam mo yung
spatchcock.
Ano?
Spatchcock.
What the hell's a spatchcock?
Yung nakalatag, yung parang it's like opened in the middle and then...
That's called a spatchcock?
Yeah, spatchcocking.
I did not know that. Alam mo yung rotisserie chicken?
Yeah.
Yung binibili sa mga, I don't know if they sell it at SNR, but Costco in the States.
Yeah,
as in nakabuka yung legs ng chicken and it's big. And that's what their chicken joy is. So big. Look it up. Just Google it.
But they don't call it chicken joy, right? Or they do?
Someone told I
feel like that's trademark.
I didn't fact check it, but someone told me that they called it chicken joy.
Wow.
But I didn't fact check.
Because I know that's trademark talaga. Chicken joy.
It's so crazy now. China.
Jollibee.
They didn't even try to hide it.
I know. It's like straight up Jollibee's face.
Like, did they not think that a Filipino would walk by and be like, "What the F is that?"
Maybe they didn't think na parang Jollibee was a big thing here. Alam mo yun, parang maybe they thought it was just like one fast food
because I think there's
restaurant.
I think there's no Jollibee in China kasi. If
Are you sure?
If I'm not mistaken. I'll Google it, but I don't think there's
go.
Jollibee in China. But grabe no, it's crazy.
Yeah, it is crazy.
Joy Rule B. They use the logo, the chicken joy. Is Joy Rule B. I will check it out. Is there Jollibee? I will Google. Is there Jollibee in China? You have any thoughts on that, Rica G?
What do you mean?
No, wala lang. In the China knockoffs.
Well, it's not that they're known for that, but it is like, because of their labor, di ba parang mura yung labor. That's why a lot of things are cheap when it's China made. But, I don't know, really. I don't have like any... I think they have in China.
I'm based on Wikipedia. Parang they opened in 1998 in Xiamen, but later closed in 2001.
Okay, so they didn't have anymore. Kasi they were planning to put up a Joy Rule B. Ano ka ba?
That's their long con, no? They're like, you know what? Let's discontinue negotiations and then we'll make our own. Joy Rule B. Check that out. What else do we have?
Oscar nominations.
And Grammy.
Grammy performance.
I have a lot about Oscar. So do you have Grammy,
Grammy performances na lang muna.
Sino ba yung mga performers sa Grammy?
We have the final ones.
Sino?
Cardi B.
Oh, I love Cardi B.
Right?
Have you listened to her song Money?
Not yet.
Dude, it's so good. Listen to it. Wakanda forever.
Really?
She says Wakanda forever. And also, she just had a baby, right?
Yes.
One of the lines in the song, in her song Money is, I forgot, don't quote me on the exact lyrics, but it's like, I got a baby, I need money. It's so funny. She's so
That's
good.
funny.
Cardi B, so good.
So it's Cardi B, Camila Cabello.
Okay.
Dan plus Shay.
Yeah, Dan
Aren't they
Shay.
They're the spoken word artist?
No.
Sorry.
They, I think they're like a Christian group.
Okay.
I think Dan and Shay. They have one song called Obsessed, which is good.
It's good.
But I don't know what else they sing.
Post Malone will be there.
I
love Post Malone.
I like Post Malone because we have the same shower methods. Hindi kami nalilinig.
Oh, gosh.
Just kidding.
But you don't have the face tattoo, thankfully.
Dan and Shay, my mistake, are not a Christian group, but they are a country group. Right?
There we go. Country.
Yeah.
Shawn Mendes.
Ooh, I love Shawn Mendes.
Exciting stuff.
I saw him live here in Manila.
Sana he performs the Under Pressure.
Shirtless. Okay.
Sure. Pwede din naman shirtless. Okay lang din saan. Like, I wouldn't complain.
Did you like the Under Pressure
Yeah,
cover?
I did. I loved it.
I enjoyed it. It was pretty good.
Janelle Monáe.
Oh, I love Janelle Monáe.
Yeah.
Have you listened to her album? Or
just like a couple of songs.
Galing.
But
She's good.
yeah. And Casey Musgraves. Do you know who that is?
No, I don't know who that is.
But yes, they're like the first group of performers for the Grammy Awards.
If anyone listens to Casey Musgraves, recommend us a couple songs because I don't know anything about it. Is that a guy or a girl?
I don't know, actually.
Casey Musgraves.
But yeah, Casey Musgraves is also running for Album of the Year.
Really?
Yeah.
Ganong levels. K-A-C-E-Y.
Yeah.
Casey Musgraves. She's a girl. Country. Country kaya pala. I'm not really into country eh.
Yeah.
So
same. But I know it's big in the States.
Walang headliner performer. I don't know how that works. Is there a headliner performer?
I don't know. I think it's Cardi B already. Yeah.
I would expect.
I Like It is actually up for Record of the Year.
I like it like that.
Yeah. And Album of the Year.
Cardi B?
Yeah.
Galing. She's really good, Cardi B. She really worked her brand.
Yeah.
Galing. So how do you feel about the performers then? I think it's gonna be good.
I'm super excited for, again, Cardi B. In this order, Cardi B, Shawn Mendes, and then Post Malone. Sorry,
Camila Cabello? Talaga?
Sorry.
If you guys don't know Camila Cabello, she was part of Fifth Harmony before.
And then ngayon Fourth Harmony.
Galing nga na. Oh, they disbanded, di ba?
Yeah.
Fifth Harmony. Sayang.
So yeah.
I always wondered about that.
I don't know why I'm not a fan of Camila Cabello. It's just that I don't listen to her songs a lot.
I just a quick off topic. Well, kind of on the topic. When a person leaves a successful group, a la Justin Timberlake, a la Beyonce from Destiny's Child. So Justin Timberlake left NSYNC, Camila Cabello left Fifth Harmony, Zayn left One Direction, for example. Well, One Direction all left One Direction. But I'm always so curious, why? I get it, like you want artistic freedom maybe, but can't they do it at the same time? Or is it? Do you think that their image brings it down?
You know, I get you. It's kind of like Black Eyed Peas because that's originally their plan.
Yeah.
Before I know like some story, their plan was to be in a group and then be super duper famous, and then when they're already famous, they would disband and just make their own music. But now, parang sila. I think they're like parang onti lang yung groups na naggawa yun na parang they're also known for the band and also known for the solo artistry. Like, diba? Parang si Apple the App or like Fergie.
Will I Am.
Taboo. Diba? Parang ganon. So, but I get you.
Yeah, it's so strange to me. I don't know. Maybe because I'm not a singer and I don't.
Singa sample mo.
Tuwing umuulan, kapiling ka. Wala lang, that song's been stuck in my head. No, I don't.
Oy, sino nga na?
Wala. I just don't understand
yung date kagabi.
I don't understand. Wala akong date kagabi, Gags.
Grabe ka makapag-deny.
Wala nga.
Hindi ba pwedeng friend date?
Pwede friend date. Okay, no, what I don't understand is yun nga, you're making millions of dollars doing it with this successful group. For me lang, I don't want to, talk crap about art because they became wildly successful as solo artists. But for me, it's like you're leaving your homies.
I guess
you know what I mean? Like if you and I were a successful singing duo, and then we were doing really. I'm just saying, if you and I were good and we were really good. And then I wanted to pursue a solo thing, I would not say like I don't want to work with you anymore because we're doing so well. I want to do something, but then we can do. I don't know. Is it a time thing? Is it
maybe they're like
branding
different,
thing?
I get.
Okay,
like,
Zayn I kind of understand because Zayn wanted to break away from the boy band. I think.
See, like there are really different reasons,
right? But can't you have both? I don't know. Anyway, okay.
But can you just think about it? Why would you want to be in a group na hati-hati yung focus ng fans with all your group members if you can be successful on your own?
I get that.
Diba?
But you can do, I feel like you could do both. I feel like you could do both.
O sige, pagsabihin mo yung One Direction.
Feel ko lang. Zayn,
ano ba?
Zayn, ano ba? Ano ginawa mo? Okay, on to the Oscar nominees. Wait lang, I wrote that down.
Sige, ikaw na. Okay.
Ano? Oscar nominees. We're not gonna go through all kasi sobrang dami.
Just like the important ones.
No, the mga highlights.
Yeah.
First of all, Roma. You know Roma. I've never seen it. It's on Netflix, so you can actually watch it right now.
Yeah.
It got 10 nominations, the most nominations of any movie this year. Wala lang. Have you seen it?
No, I haven't.
You know what? Best Picture nominations for me usually, I don't watch them because they look so fucking boring.
Yeah, but you know what?
But it got 10 nominations, and Alfonso Cuarón is the director, and I hear it's good, but I cannot. I looked at the trailer; it's black and white.
But don't you find it funny na a lot of people, like for me, I get a lot of the movies that I want to watch, like for the year in Oscar nominations. Like hindi ko siya alam before the Oscar nominations, and then I would just. You
would watch it after.
I would watch it after kasi parang that looks promising.
Yeah, actually, a lot of the movies that are nominated, I haven't watched. So have you? Okay, the other movie that tied Roma for 10 nominations is The Favorite.
I haven't watched
Emma Stone is in it. I didn't even know that.
The Favorite.
Yeah, I never heard it. And then with 8 nominations, Stars Born.
Okay.
And Vice. So Stars Born, I think most people know that because it was more mainstream. I think Vice, I think is more a niche market. So Vice is about Dick Cheney.
Who's that?
Dick Cheney, yung former vice president.
Sorry.
George W. Bush's running mate before.
What do you mean,
Christian Bale.
Okay. And then what did he do?
Well, I haven't seen the movie, but if you in history, he was like a pretty
aggressive.
Well, yeah, in politically stand.
As in like parang right.
Well, they're right wing is Bush, but yeah. So I haven't seen it, but it stars Christian Bale.
Okay.
As Dick Cheney.
Okay.
7 nominations. Surprise! Black Panther.
Nice.
Which was nominated for Best Picture, which is weird
because...
for me. Well, first of all, it's the first time that a comic book movie has been nominated as Best Picture. And the reason why, if you didn't know, the reason why the Best Picture, ang dami ng nominations. I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 now. 8 nominations. Before, I think 5 lang yata eh.
Okay.
Because in 2009 ba yun?
Parang they merged.
Dark Knight was not nominated for Best Picture. And because of that now, that's why they expanded the list of Best Pictures. Kasi there wasn't enough room. So yun. But this is the first time it's ever been nominated, Black Panther. The reason why I'm just kind of... I don't think that movie is Best Picture worthy. You've seen Black Panther, right?
I did, yeah.
I've seen it. I liked it. It was good. No way is that Best Picture worthy. For me lang, it's not Best Picture worthy.
But, it's just part of the nominations list.
I know, but
it doesn't mean it's gonna win.
Why wasn't Winter Soldier nominated? That was the best one. Out of all the Marvel movies that had, like, I think Winter Soldier was the best one.
Maybe you think, like, it's the timing or,
what?
Like the timing of the movie.
Because it was very, empowering culturally, mga ganun.
Yeah, yung parang ganun, di ba? Parang this time.
It could be, but if we're going about, like, because the Oscars have always been parang given flack about being very politically charged. So maybe, it could be. It could be. Black Panther has been nominated for Best Picture. With 7 nominations, 6 nominations, Black KK Klansman. I think that's how you say it. Spike Lee.
You know what? It was so weird kasi I wanted to watch that kasi I watched for my spare time I watched like movie trailers and then I saw Black Klansman.
Yeah.
And then I wanted to watch it. Tapos parang nakita ko yung mga video, yung mga comments na parang this is gonna bomb, it's gonna awful, blah blah, something like that. So but I didn't watch it na. And then I saw it in the nominations list and I'm like, okay, fine. So it's a good movie.
Directed by Spike Lee. And he got his first... You don't know Spike Lee?
Sorry.
You never watched He Got Game?
No.
Oh, Spike Lee. Spike Lee's very well known. He's the guy always at the New York Knicks games. Anyway, he got nominated for the first time ever for Best Director.
Nice.
Which hasn't happened.
Congratulations.
First Man and Mary Poppins Returns with 4 nominations. I mean, we can't go in depth because it's sobrang dami. But I think we should just go over like the main awards.
Okay.
So for Best Picture, I haven't seen a lot of them. A Star is Born was also nominated.
Okay.
Bohemian Rhapsody was also nominated, which you liked.
Yeah.
Sad thing though that wasn't nominated for any awards. Crazy Rich Asians was not nominated for any awards.
And Hereditary.
Not nominated.
Wala.
So
maybe we need to expand it more.
Maybe. I don't know. I guess we could guess because we haven't watched, so it's hard to guess. And just to go,
what's your bet?
I feel ko lang Roma will win based on movie expert speculation.
Ako Bohemian Rhapsody.
Really? Really?
I just wanna
Dark Horse.
Oh, Dark Horse. Wala lang.
The same thing. Black Panther and Bohemian Rhapsody to me are similar in that they were entertaining, good movies, but I don't think they're gonna win Best Picture.
We'll see.
However, I will support Rami Malek as Best Actor.
Okay.
Because he was nominated, and I think he could, because so for Best Actor, it's Rami Malek for Bohemian Rhapsody, Bradley Cooper for Stars Born, Christian Bale for Vice, which I haven't seen, William Dafoe for a movie called
I love him.
for At Eternity's Gate, which I haven't seen, and then Viggo Mortensen, si Aragorn from Lord of the Rings.
No.
For the movie called Green Book, which I haven't seen either, so I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know. Based on, I haven't watched the other one. So you know how when Lady Gaga when she lost to Glenn Close, a lot of people were like, "Oh, Lady Gaga should have won," but I can't say that because I never watched the movie with Glenn Close. Yun lang. But Lady Gaga is nominated for Best Actress. Melissa McCarthy is nominated for Best Actress for the movie Can You Ever Forgive Me?
I want to watch that.
Melissa McCarthy. I mean, I didn't even know she was. I'm guessing that's a serious movie, right?
I think it's a drama comedy.
Yeah,
Parang,
Melissa McCarthy. I mean, she's so funny.
She's so funny.
But I did not expect her to be nominated. I mean, I didn't know that she was in a movie where she would be nominated for Best.
You know what? She could really transform into a totally different person. Every time she plays a character, it's just so funny and amazing.
Glenn Close is also nominated. Of course, she won the Golden Globe?
Yeah.
For The Wife, which I haven't seen.
Maybe we should.
I know. Best Supporting Actor, Adam Driver is in there.
Who's that?
Si Adam Driver,
Can I just see the face?
Walang face dun eh. Adam Driver, you know him.
I'm sure I know him.
Yes, anong name?
Is he?
Star Wars, si Kylo Ren.
Right, yeah.
Kylo Ren, tama ba?
Yeah.
He is, right?
And then for what? For what movie?
The movie is called Black Klansman.
Okay.
Mahershala Ali, Sam Rockwell, Sam Elliott. Sam Elliott, si mustache guy. From Stars Born, yung brother ni Bradley Cooper. He hasn't been nominated in 50 years. It's the first time he's been nominated daw.
Wow.
And he had a quote. It's about fucking time.
And what are his other movies?
He's in a lot of Western movies. I forgot what else he's been in.
But can I just say that scene na nag-aaway sila outside the trailer? I could not understand a single thing. I'm sorry. Like, I'm not making fun of it or something. It's just like, I couldn't understand.
It's hard to understand.
But I'm sure if you talk like that, you could understand, right? Like,
yeah.
It's kind of.
Best Supporting Actress, Emma Stone. The favorite. Regina King. I love
Regina King.
I made a mistake, by the way, on the last when we talked about Regina King. I was thinking of Regina something else. No. From Scary Movie. I thought Regina King was in Scary Movie. It's hold on, I'll look it up. Regina something. Hindi siya Regina King.
Spectre.
Pero Regina siya. Regina Hall. So I made that was my mistake. Yeah.
Okay.
Rachel Weisz. For The Favorite. Marina de Tavira for Roma, which I haven't seen, and Amy Adams for Vice. Yun lang. And the last thing, Best Animated Feature, Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse got nominated. That movie's so
Let's
good.
All hope.
So good. But it's up against Incredibles 2, which is also great.
Yeah.
It's also against Ralph.
Wreck-It Ralph 2.
Wrecked the Internet. This Japanese movie called Mirai,
which
I haven't seen, and Isle of Dogs, which I haven't seen. The Wes Anderson movie, which I haven't seen yet.
I haven't seen it yet.
We'll see. Best Director, Alfonso Cuarón, Spike Lee, Adam McKay, Paulikos. I don't know these guys. But yeah, I mean, I actually looked up like movies that won Best Picture. Best Picture. And I realized my taste in movies. Yung mga good movies.
Actually, ang daming movies na parang we all find beautiful or like nice, and then you go on saying that it sucked, man.
Yeah, well, we have a little time lang. So 1988. I'm just gonna go down the list of best pictures. Rain Man.
Okay.
Tama ba? Wait lang. Is this Best Picture? Hold on. I want to make sure that.
Rain Man with
with Dustin Hoffman and Tom Cruise. That one in 1988. Okay. Have you seen it? Or actually, how about I go down the list and then I'll ask if you've seen it. Rain Man.
No.
Driving Miss Daisy.
No.
What? Okay. Dancing.
You've seen both?
Yeah. Dances with Wolves.
No.
I never saw it. Kevin Costner is in it.
Okay.
Silence of the Lambs. You saw that, right?
Yeah.
Okay. 1992, Unforgiven.
Scarred for Life.
Unforgiven. Clint Eastwood's movie. No?
No.
1993, Schindler's List.
Yeah.
94, Forrest Gump, which is a good movie. See, Forrest Gump, kasi I don't know, it's good. 95, Braveheart, Mel Gibson. You've seen that. English Patient.
There's my dad.
English Patient, 1996. Titanic, of course.
Yeah.
Shakespeare in Love.
Yeah.
which was actually that got a lot of flack for winning Best Picture. I think people wanted other movies. The movies nominated that year were Saving Private Ryan.
Oh, that's also a good movie.
Elizabeth, Life is Beautiful, and The Thin Red Line. Okay, 1999, American Beauty. With Kevin Spacey. Yeah. Which is also kind of like Chris Brown thing. Sayang. 2000, Gladiator. Good movie.
I did.
2001, Beautiful Mind, Chicago, Lord of the Rings, Return of the King, $1 Million Baby, Crash, The Departed, No Country for Old Men, which was so boring.
I haven't watched it.
Oh my God, that movie was so boring.
But why did it win though?
Because it's a boring good movie. Slumdog Millionaire.
Yeah.
Which is good. The Hurt Locker, which I haven't seen.
I haven't seen it.
Jeremy Renner. King's Speech, which was great.
King's
Speech was great. The Artist, which I didn't watch. The silent movie.
I forgot.
The Artist, silent movie.
I don't think I've seen it.
Argo, which also got a lot of flack for winning.
I kind of like the suspense of Argo.
Yeah. By the way, Argo was.
It's based on a real story, right?
Yes.
Is it not?
Yes. It was embellished a lot. Okay, but Argo, by the way, is one of the few movies that won Best Picture, where the director of the movie, who was Ben Affleck, was not nominated for Best Director.
Okay.
So yun lang, just wanted you know. 12 Years a Slave, 2013. Birdman, which I never watched. Spotlight. You watched Spotlight?
Yes, I love that movie. Oh my God, I watched it twice now, last month.
It's good.
Super good. Mark Ruffalo is good in it.
Yeah, see Daddy Ruffalo.
And even like the whole story. And then I also read the actual
book.
The actual article.
Yeah.
It was, oh my God, it's just mind blowing.
Moonlight, which I never saw. Shape of Water, which I thought should not have won. I thought it was overrated.
I didn't watch it also.
And then, of course, 2018, we'll find out. When is it? 2 weeks? 2 weeks from now? I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh, fun fact, by the way. Do you know why it's called the Oscars?
Why?
So there is, it's unconfirmed. Like, it's not, there's no, like, this is why. But the popular theory is that the nickname came from the director, the Academy Award librarian and future director of the Academy of Motion Picture Arts and Sciences. Her name was Margaret Herrick. She said that when she first saw the statue in 1931, she said that it looked like her uncle Oscar.
That's funny.
That's the only kind of working theory, but there's no like evidence. But that's like the running theory.
Yeah, there could be like a bigger story behind it.
So,
but
yun lang. That's I didn't know that. I just found that out. So now you know. You learn something new. If that's true.
Baka dapat magkaroon tayo ng isa pang award-giving body. Kilo naman.
Kilo.
Oscar Kilo.
We had a really cool, I worked at a movie theater before, as I mentioned before. We had this thing, because it's a movie theater, I don't know why, trip lang namin. We had a Academy Award, parang ballot.
Ooh.
And then whoever, you would check who you think would win. And at the end, whoever got the most points would win an award. Or cash yata. It was really cool. So I don't know if you guys ever want to try that. I wanted to do it here, but the Academy Award's not really a big thing. Si Paeng lang would be the one into it. And Chico, probably. We got one time for Gada's question. I think we only have time for one.
This is from Baby A, or who is Antonino over at Twitter. He asked, song or songs you sing your hearts out sa karaoke or video game machine.
Rica G, I know this one.
Shucks, ang dami. I can't even choose.
Reina, ano?
Okay, fine. My ultimate one is Don't Judge Me, but it's Reina ng Quezon City
Reina ng
by
Quezon
Juana.
City.
But
I remember the first time I heard you sing that because
memorize ko siya by heart.
When Rica and I were new at the radio station, we were invited. Well, we
were asked to perform.
Before that, the first time you sang it was at Ang Pulo.
Oh yeah.
We had like a karaoke thing. And I remember I was new. I didn't know anyone, and I was like, who's this girl singing this fucking song?
Isn't it amazing?
Reina ng Quezon City.
Yeah. So I love that song, and because I'm also from QC, so I always sing that all the time. And people would laugh at it, and I'm like, it's an actual song, guys.
Reina ng Quezon City.
If you listen to the lyrics, you would actually relate to it.
Who sings that song?
Juana.
Juana.
So,
si Juana ba yung what's her other song?
Wala. Wala. I mean, like, I don't actually know other songs.
Oh, man. Who sings the?
I don't know.
That's not Juana.
I don't know.
I forgot what that song's called.
Another one that I like to sing, kasi gusto ko nag-growl ako, is Christina Aguilera's
Fighter?
No. The other one.
Beautiful?
Young girl.
Don't cry, I'll be right here when your world starts to fall.
Gusto ko
The
nag-growl.
Voice Within, The Voice
Yun,
Within.
The Voice
Voice
Within.
Within.
There we go.
Yeah.
So I like that one. And then there was this one time I was riding the bus, I was listening to it. Tapos sa sobrang gusto kong kumanta, napakanta talaga. It was so embarrassing. But yeah, I also another one that I like to sing in the karaoke is Hips Don't Lie. That's one of my favorites. Meron akong dance and everything. So, yeah, that's it. Actually, na-discover ko that I could do a really good Jaya voice.
Jaya.
So, kumakanta ako ngayon ng, ano nga ba yung kanta niya? Jaya, basta.
You know what? To be honest, I don't know any Jaya songs. I don't know any Jaya songs.
Wala namang pag-ibig. Diba?
Jaya. Man, that's actually... Well, I don't know. It sounds like what Jaya would sound like.
Yeah.
Me, I don't think... Because I'm not very... You know what? My thing is, I cannot match the tone. I'm not good at doing that.
But it's the karaoke. You don't even have to do
but you know what I mean?
You don't have to sing.
No. What ends up happening is I go too high. Because I'm trying to imagine like that's how. So I don't know how to
performance level.
No, I don't know. I don't know how to stay within my vocal range because I'm imagining that this is what it should sound like rather than I should sing it how I can sing it. But I usually stick with boy bands.
Yeah.
Quit playing games with my heart.
Para pwede kang sumayaw-sayaw,
Even in my heart.
Yeah.
I see. Oh, diba? Ano pa ba? Things that are, I try to stick with like things that are kind of easy to sing. Well, even though I go over, but I'm trying to think what is there that's easy to sing?
Mga OPM.
Which ones? MYMP?
Ikaw.
Bakit pa ba? Hirap nun. JR. Si RJ!
Yes, si RJ. So embarrassing. Sorry. Kung kilala nyo guys si JR.
Bakit pa ba?
Sabihin niyo sorry.
Yeah, usually boy band songs that are... Because I am familiar with the
may isa pa akong favorite. Yung kay Kamikaze and Kyla.
Which one?
Yung Huling Sayaw.
Huling Sayaw.
Yeah. I love singing that.
Parokya, One and Only You is pretty easy. It took one look.
Yeah.
Basically songs that don't require a lot of... tone changes.
Ay, grabe ka naman.
Actually, I read somewhere that the best songs to sing at karaoke are the songs where the actual song doesn't sound that great, like in terms of vocally. So at least you can just go it. Or songs that you can do well. Can you do any rap song karaoke? Ako din I tried it.
Ay, hindi. Salbakuta. That's
Stupid
it.
Love. Nang may lamang ko, ano?
Nang
may lamang ko sa'yo,
parang ganun. Dati gusto ko yung Dyson K9.
Oh, I can do a Dyson K9. I memorized Dyson K9.
Yung
Itsumo?
Japanese,
Yeah, Itsumo. I memorized that. Oh, speaking of Stupid Love, what's your favorite line in Stupid Love?
Yung
Pati bra, panty mo, ako anong lalaba.
Gusto ko
And it took so long time
Hindi,
para lang maka-recover.
Favorite ko yung...
Sa ginawa mo sa akin, meron pa akong hangover.
Favorite ko yung... Sphinx, ugali mo'y nakaka-stinks.
Girly, bye.
Kung hiyain mo ko, talagang
Stinks. Girly, bye. Don't tell a lie. Bakit lang ako laging dinideny all the things I've done? Wala man lang recognition. Mahilig ka mga lection. Wala aking attention. Well, and
anyway.
every day, ka-sex.
I swear.
So yeah, those are the songs.
Yeah. So it's just fun. It's fun. We always have it here, and I grew up with karaoke culture, especially in UPLB when I was in college. We'd always like almost every single Friday we would go to this one karaoke bar. Tapos parang kilala na namin si Kuya doon. Yeah, and lahat ng activities namin or events with that sorority.
There kayo.
Yeah, super lahat. Tapos meron na silang mga... I remember there's this one song, I've just forgot. Gangster's Paradise. Yung...
Coolio.
Yung mga Brad ko sa frat. Iniba na nila yung lyrics. They already have their own lyrics. As in...
You know, I know we're running a little overtime, but I don't know how some trends happen here. Like, all I do is win. What happens? Because in Walrus, the bar that I kind of go to, I part own. I learned it for the first time there. When they say,
yung
everybody's hand go up. Putang ina! How does that happen?
Hindi, ang narinig ko, tang ina mo or something.
No,
like
it's
that,
putang ina.
Yeah. I don't know why.
I don't know why
but like,
either. They say that in that part.
And in other bars as well.
Diba?
Like, it's not just in one like
one
part.
time we were at early night, diba?
Yeah,
Ganun din.
meron
It's like a
din.
millennial thing. I don't know how that spread.
I don't...
Like somebody just said it and then bigla
Bigla
catch
na
on.
lang.
Yeah.
There's one MC or something. I don't know.
So,
Sorry for cursing, but
it's
yeah.
okay. That does it for mix.
Yeah.
17, mix number 17.
Don't forget to follow us everywhere at the Halo Halo Show except
Instagram.
on Instagram.
My God, they haven't posted in so long. Please, damn it. Thank you to Mickle, which rhymes with?
Ay, nako!
Come on. Mickle rhymes with?
Hickle.
Which is our audio and our microphones, USB microphones. You can get it on Lazada for less than $1.5.
You know what? The past few weeks, ang dami ng podcasts na nagpa-pop.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh yeah, listen to Kara's podcast.
Kara.
I think she recorded one with her mom lately.
After
30.
Yeah.
She's old as
And then, can I just say, I discovered this one podcast, Potterless. I love it.
Oh, it's good.
Oh my
Potterless.
gosh.
Oh, it's good. You should listen to
I
Potterless.
love
It's
it.
good.
Okay.
Tell your friends about us because we're almost at the 10,000 per month
Yay!
average. Well, we reached 30,000 listens,
Yay,
by the way.
Thank you guys.
31 na yata.
You
Grabe.
guys are amazing.
Awesome. Next month, we're gonna have to. Rica and I are gonna have to work together to plan our schedule because we got a lot going on.
When are you going to Boracay?
I'm going to Boracay from like Feb 5 to 11.
Okay, I'm leaving 13
diba?
to 18.
So 12.
So 12 lang tayo pwede.
Well, if ever we might have to just release some bonus mixes which we'll pre-record. And then we're going to Taiwan.
Yeah.
Also,
oh my gosh, we should record there.
We could.
Lang.
And then we have the Valentine's Day, which we'll talk about love for the first time. I remember we're talking about love.
Fine.
Yes.
Bilang marami kang opinions about it.
Yay!
Yes, daming experience.
Oh my God.
Anyway, you know.
Follow Rica also. If you want to see her Siargao video. Rica GGG.
Rica GGG. Also on YouTube, My Lip Story.
Bakit ba tatlong G?
No, kasi I wanted Rica G lang. Kaso meron na. Tapos gusto ko Rica GG. Meron na ulit. Rica GGG na lang. It's a really dumb story. You know, I tell it all the time. So.
And you can, if you follow me, it's me, JC. I'm gonna post a lot more content now in terms of like regular stuff. I don't post just selfies. I post a lot of food pictures. So what I eat and IG story vlogs. Yung mga ganun lang. So yeah. That's it. Thank you for listening, and we'll catch you next week.
Bye.
Ano? Gusto ko Salbakuta.
Ari ko na burp ako.
Salbakuta extra.
Ano na?
Paano ba yung Salbakuta extra song?
Nang mainlove ako sa'yo. Okay na yun.
Pati bra, panty mo, ako ang naglalaba.
Bye!
Later!